Just wanted to chat with you today really about YouTube. I think it's about 6 months now that I've been doing it, maybe a little more, 6-7 months. And sort of how much it's done for me really. I started it, you guys that know me, I started it because I wanted a chance for people that have a passion like me, that are on a budget, that you can do it if you want to. It's if you've got that real passion, there is a way to do it. And sometimes it can be quite disheartening if you're on a tight budget, because it is hard to find the things and the quality, obviously, because you do get what you pay for a lot of the time. But it was that feeling that I didn't want sort of my fellow women to give up, just to give them that encouragement to be able to make the most of what you've got and do what you possibly can. And that was my intention. As I got into it more and I got to know you all more, I've taken things more on a personal level, and I'm dealing now with making different YouTube videos regarding things we need to sort of talk about in life and things we might find it hard to talk about in life. I've put a couple of those up already. I'm sure my regular ladies know. And I'm really enjoying doing that too. But I'm really surprised what YouTube has done for me. I live in a lovely area, but it's not an affluent area by any means. And my real passion for makeup, now I'm not talking about that people are dowdy or anything like that, because they're not in any way, shape or form. And you see the ladies going out made up, but my real passion for makeup, I don't really find a lot. So that is one of the main reasons I started it, because I knew there must be other women out there that felt like I do and be in the same sort of financial circumstances that I'm in. So that's one of the reasons why I started it. But I didn't realise, I honestly didn't realise how much it would do for me, and how much it would improve my life. I'm a very happy, settled person. I love my bears and my little dog. I've got lovely children and grandchildren. But I think I've said before, I wanted something for me. Before I've spoken before that I have a neurological illness, and before I got that, and I've said before, I don't want to go into that because I'm not a medical person. It's nothing that I want to keep from you, but it's because I want this to be an uplifting channel. I want this to be the positive side of things, and anything that I have is something that I've coped to live with. I cope, and but what it stops me doing is getting out very much. So although I love my my home and my family, and they are my world, it's really nice to have this thing for me, and to make new friends. I never really knew you could kind of really make friends like that online in a community. And I'd heard so much about YouTube, and negative sides to it. I had heard that, but I've had nothing but positive, really lovely people come onto my site, and I get lovely responses. I've made some lovely friends that that really speak and care, and I never expected that. That's a big surprise for me, and I'm so thrilled with it, because it's filled a void that I had for wanting something for myself, and to be able to do something as my own person, and make friends, and be able to talk to other ladies about things, and to watch other people that are really loving makeup, and their response to me, my response to them. I mean, I'm just overjoyed with it. I just think it's lovely. And some of the things that I didn't expect, you know, it's not, I'm very, very small. I'm very, very small site. But people, I'll give you, for instance, people like Natalie the Beauty Diva and Carol on the old Carol show, you know, Glitzy Fritzy Mary, they come onto my page, little old me, and they boost me up and they watch my videos. Now, these are the people that I'm sure don't have to watch my videos. I hope I'm saying it in the right way, but you know, I have very, very little high-end stuff, and I'm sure sometimes you know, it wouldn't be the things that they would buy, but still, they still come on and they still boost me up and they still say great things to me to make me feel better about my channel, and I think that's absolutely wonderful. You know, I think that they should even bother to take the time. I never dreamt that, although they're ladies that I've looked at for years and followed for ages, I still think, you know, wow, you're talking to me and asking me how I am, and you know, to make friends with that, you know, ladies like that, and smaller channels as well, to boost each other up, you know, and it's just so great. It's so great, you know, and I'm trying and they're trying too, and trying to get your foot in there, because it's not easy at first. It's quite hard to sort of get out and make yourself known on here, obviously, but you know, I'm getting there slowly, and slowly's okay. Slowly's okay, because the subscribers I've got, you guys out there, you're so loyal to me, and I look forward all the time if you're going to come on and what you're going to say to me, and you know, if I say anything, I said things about I can't sleep, I have insomnia, and you come back with what to use, what to get, and you know, it's just so nice, and I really truly feel like you're my friends, and I can't even put into words how much that means to me, really, and what that's done for me, because as I said, I would never say I had big voids in my life, because you know, God has blessed me with a lovely husband and family, and money has never been important to me, ever, and I really feel like I have everything that matters, but to have that extra, to have that little thing of my own that I look forward to, and you know, I'm planning all the time. All my spare time is what can I show the ladies, what can I talk about with them, you know, what are they saying to me, and watching the other channels, and oh, I must try that, and I've tried that, and you know, it's just filled something in me that I needed so much, and I just wanted to come on today just to chat with you and say thank you so much for that and giving me that in my life. It's priceless, it really is. And then I want to go on to things that I've learnt on YouTube. I've been a makeup lover all my life. I can remember from the first time when I was very small, my mum took me to Elizabeth Arden and to have her makeup done. And I remember standing beside, there was a little seat beside the lady in Elizabeth Arden in London, and my mum being made up, and I must have been no more than 8, and I was absolutely captivated by it. I was mesmerised by what she was doing and the different things that she was doing to my mum's face, and my mum knew this, and then for my 16th birthday she took me to Elizabeth Arden to be made up myself, and it was unbelievable, really. I can remember the day so clearly. So, you know, I've always had that love for makeup, but I've always done certain things in a certain way. I wouldn't say I haven't been adventurous, but I've kind of got into quite comfort zone of, comfort zone, that's my favourite eye palette, comfort zone, and I just sort of stayed there, stuck with it there. But I've learnt so much. I mean, I never used makeup brushes. I would put makeup, I'd define my crease, but I'd do it with the very pad of my finger, and I'd just put that into my crease, and then I'd blend it up. Then the other finger I would put the lighter colour, and I'd do here, and then the other finger I'd do the... I never used makeup brushes on my eyes at all, and now, I mean, I've got dozens here sitting in front of me. I can't imagine trying to put my makeup on without a makeup brush. And beauty blenders and all those things that I've learnt about, that I wouldn't be without now. And also skincare. I've learnt so much about skincare. I mean, it's something I've always Googled and looked, because it's my passion. It's something I've always Googled and looked to see if I can find anything out about and what's the latest things that are needed. But seeing people my age group and the results and what they're doing and what they're finding, and my skin routine was, I never went to bed with my makeup on, ever. I used to take my eye makeup off with the eye makeup remover, maybe Simple or whatever was on offer at the time. I used to wash my face with a hot wash cleanser, which I still use now. And that was it. And then I would put on a moisturising day cream of a day and night cream of a night, and that was it. That was my whole skin thing. But now, you know, my skin routine, I will do that actually. I'm going to do that possibly this weekend, update you on my skincare routine. Well, it involves a lot more than that. Now, again, you don't need a lot of money for this. But if I would say what I've learnt and what I've seen on YouTube, if you're going to invest your money in anything, do it on the skincare side. Because at the end of the day, if you can take care of your skin, even the more budget-friendly ranges of makeup are going to look better on you, isn't it? Because the canvas is good if you're looking after the canvas. And I'm getting there. I mean, I'm far from there, but I've learnt so much, and you know, I'm learning now to look after my skin, and the things that my skin needs and how it reacts to certain products. And you know, my canvas is getting better. It's far from great. It's far from great. I don't expect it at 62. I don't expect a perfect canvas, but it's getting better. And my makeup is going on better because of that. So for what my opinion is worth, if you're on a limited budget, I'm with you all the way, and I understand that, but go for the skincare as opposed to the makeup, because if your skin's right, the more budget friendly ranges will be fine for you. They'll be fine for you. So that would be my advice on that one. Now I was saying again that the friends I've made on here, I mean, I've mentioned them many times before. You know, I've made some wonderful friends on here, and it's so nice and so caring, and you know, again and again I can't say how happy that has made me. I've also found out some things from different people, different channels that I found that I wanted to share with you, really. Now, obviously, the majority of channels that I watch are the mature beauty community, which is a lovely, lovely community. The ladies on here are so nice. Last Saturday night, Monica McKillicuddy done a live. I don't know if any of you saw it. She did a live stream, and she had four of the big divas in with her, and it was fantastic. It was a wonderful way to spend a Saturday evening. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I just thought it was just like talking to them and being in the room with them, and it was just great. Really, really great. I loved that. So thanks for that, Monica, and I hope you do another one. Now, talking about that, I'd like to live stream, but I don't know if I'm big enough, or if any of you would be sort of keen to see me do that. Sort of, it's live where I would be there and you answer your questions as you're watching me. Obviously, I'd have to set up a certain time, and a time that would be suitable for both sides of the pond, you know, for my friends here in the UK and also for my friends in America and Canada. Wherever. Obviously I'd want to set it up so that we could all do that, but I don't know if I'm too small to do that yet. But if you'd like me to do something like that, I'd have to take a bit of practicing and sort of learn how to do it, but let me know and I'll do that for you, you know, I'll talk to you live. So anyway, what was I saying? Yes, some of the people that I found down here, and as I said, most of the people obviously are the mature community, because I'm mature myself. But sometimes you come across, I mean, there's some beautiful young makeup artists, and I love watching them for their skill, but I don't particularly watch them to do what they do because I haven't got that skin anymore. Now my daughter, I say to my daughter, watch this one and that one, you know. But for me, if I actually want to watch the skill, want to watch something that would help me, then I would stick with the mature community, obviously. But not to say that I don't enjoy the you know, the young tutties and people like that, because I do. But for advice for me, and what I get from YouTube, obviously, the mature community. But there's a young girl on here, and I found her quite by accident. She does mostly bargain makeup, mostly drugstore makeup, but she also takes it, like, you know, she's a younger and much better version of myself, and you know, she talks about anxiety and how we feel and our emotions and diet, and you know, she goes into so many things, and she's such a nice, down-to-earth young lady. She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl. And she's really down to earth, and she's the sort of girl, you know, you're proud to have as a daughter. She's lovely, and so I watch her all the time. And I just wanted to give, she's a very, very small channel like myself. She's bigger than me, but she's a small channel, and I just wanted to give her a shout out, really, because although she's young, you know, I'm sure that you'd find her interesting. Because of her personality and because of the subject she tackles. I'm going to link her channel below. Her name is Miss Amy Rich. I think it's Rich if you pronounce it. It's Miss and then A-M-Y Amy and then R-E-C-H. I think it's Rich. But I will link her channel below. So go over and see Amy and say I said hi, because she's such a nice girl. And you know, when you see someone and you think, oh, you deserve a little lift up, you know, because you're doing so well. And I'd like to give her a little bit of encouragement if I could, because she's a little diamond and she's doing really well. So it was really just a thank you I wanted to say today, really, and to tell you, you know, as much as I've started this for doing what I could do for other women and other people in my circumstances, certainly you've done a heck of a lot for me. So thank you again, everyone who subscribes, and please subscribe if you know, if you like what I do or you like what you see, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up, because that would help me a lot. And I really want to make it, because I really enjoy what I'm doing. So thank you guys again for everything you say and all your comments and everything you do for me. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again on Friday. I think we're going to do a skincare update. It's changed a bit since the last one. So I'll see you again on Friday. You take care, my friends. Have a good week. Bye now. Bye.